Keep making slugs. Churn up the slug factory, baby. So that Wandering Emperor is going to buff up something, but Toxrill is just going to... Oh! Not going to be making that mistake again. All right, there we go. Alright, let's see. We got 2 mana. We have the Butler. So we have Butler and Mulch. So then we'll have a discard target if we draw any Pyres. Then our 3rd mana, hopefully we'll get from Mulch, will be Merchant. And alright, so he goes the Sage you dig up. Goes for a Swamp. Alright, so turn 1 we don't have anything, so let's just play one of these Tri-land, these you gotta have 3 or more, so it'll just come and tap. So now this turn we're definitely gonna want to play here. Let's just get a body out just in case he starts swinging with something. Ooh, not a good hit. So we go land, and then one of our 3 Meat Hook Massacres is now in the graveyard. You'll have to forgive me if I sound a bit stuffy. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not good. Him controlling our graveyard like that is really bad. So next turn, hopefully, well, a couple turns, hopefully we can hit our Meat Hook Massacre. So next turn, if we play land, so we don't. Okay, double black can come from our treasure. Okay, that's fine, but we really need to get rid of this before we start milling stuff. So I think next turn we just need to play it on our Meat Hook on 3. Okay, there's double black, so let's just go here. You know what? Let's go to combat first. Make sure we don't miss out on a point of damage. Do this. Clear the board. And that will make way for... do we have any creatures? No. So hopefully we go 1, 2, 3, 4, then this is 5. We can go Junji next turn. Followed by Mulch, hopefully into Tovolar's Huntmaster. So let's see what else he's got. He's got another Invoke Despair, so I'm going to lose... Okay, so I lose Meat Hook. That's not awful. So we draw another Junji. Now, if only we had a bunch of cool stuff in the graveyard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even if he kills this, we're just going to control his hand. That's why Junji is so good. So we can either use him to bring creatures back. So he's going to actually lose 4 life here, so that's fine. See, he loses 2, and then we're going to make him discard 2 cards and lose 2 more life. So that works out so well for us. And we don't care if Junji's in the graveyard. We're going to bring him back every way that we can. So let's see, he gets rid of a land in this Witherbloom command, and he plays another Trespasser here. Okay, he gets rid of Junji. Okay, we draw Koma. Let's bait with our other Junji, and then we're going to Mulch, and we'll try and ramp into both of these. So Koma, obviously, we're not going to be able to cast, so hopefully we can find a way to discard that. Played one of our blue lands on the green side already, so if he kills this, hopefully... So he needs to be careful because I'm going to start controlling his hand if he kills Junji, and if he attacks, Junji will block this Trespasser. Okay, so maybe he has a combat trick, but we can't risk it. We really need this thing to die. Really don't like Graveyard Trespasser. Okay, so I'm assuming he's going to deal 2 damage to this somehow. Okay, he plays land. The Abandoned Mire. Okay. So it's a non-dragon creature, so I will make him discard his last card. So we have black, bunch of green. We're gonna... Yeah, we have double green here. We'll go Huntmaster. So now he's top decking. We have this. We have Mulch. We have Koma. Hopefully we can get a blue land or 2. So... What's this card? He's eyeballing the Huntmaster. So he's got this, but this can't block. but this targets my graveyard. So I'm assuming next turn he's going to exile Junji again. Okay, so he goes for the cleave dig up. So he's just tutoring right now. So I'm assuming he's going to grab some sort of removal spell. But we just basically need the Huntmaster and his wolf friends to get in a couple rounds of combat, and we should have this game. What's he looking for? What saves him? He could go another meat hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he just goes for the grasp right away. So here, that's perfect. Grab Junji. So I assume he goes to combat with that hive and exiles the Huntmaster. Might have been wise to grab Huntmaster again, but I just like having Junji just in case. Okay, so he goes land. So, oh, that's the channel land. So, all right, that's game. All right, let's see. So we have 4 mana, Shambling Gas, Meat Hook, and then a Windfall. We don't have a second red source, but maybe the Shambling Gas can make a treasure. We get another Windfall. Ooh, I didn't think about this. We don't have an untapped black on turn 1. That's a miss by me. So we're playing against the most fun type of magic, control. All right, so let's see him Jawari disruption this. Okay, and he ditches a Sock coming. Let's go here. Wow, that's the second time that's happened. So land, and a meat hook. That happened exactly the same way in our last game. He passes and does not play a land. So let's go here. And we'll just do this. So we really need a second red here. That's fine. We made him use a Sock coming on a meat hook that we paid 0 for. X was 0. Okay, he plays a Hall. Oh my god, we really see. Alright, this is where this needed to hit a Koma or something instead of nothing. Yeah, we're not using Diregraph Rebirth on a Shambling Ghast. I guess we can just hold up the Seiju. Okay, we get Koma. We get Koma, we don't have the second red to discard it, so I guess we just keep passing the turn. We are so far ahead in mana, and we are just not. We're just blocked by that second red. That is the only thing holding us back. If we would have had that second red by now. Okay, so he March of Wretched Sorrows, my Undead Butler. Let's take the action and let's get our Shambling Ghast back. So hopefully, all right, there's Junji. Sup, buddy? So this gives us the second red, and we can still play Junji. Am I saying that right? Junji? I think that's how you would pronounce it. What a cool artwork on this card. The black dragon with the purple, this purple magic around his head and these pink flowers. Soul Shatter. Alright, I'm going to control your hand, buddy. Okay. Go like this. He's tapped out. Bring back our guy Junji. So he wasted a Soul Shatter and discarded this and lost 2 life. Holy freaking crap. Another so we are just going to do all this before we draw our second red source. And let's keep beating some face. Down to 10. Memory deluge. Deluge those memories, man. I'm just going to be over here playing with my goldfish. So he puts 2 cards in his hand. Don't know what they are, but hopefully they're a board wipe. So that way we can just keep cycling Junji. Meat Hook Massacre, let's go. For 1, thank you. Oh, that's actually perfect. So let's make a treasure. Let's make a treasure. So he's got 1, 2. Sure. Resolve, resolve. Perfect. And we get to do this. I will discard Koma. Oh no. He's tapped out. Whatever will I do? I will just have to bring back Koma. Oh no. Go to combat. Play you. Alright. Okay, he doesn't destroy Koma. Unless he exiles him. That's good game. Okay, so we have Ghast, we have Butler. I'm gonna keep it because we have 2 plays here. Just leave this deck. No pet. And he mulligans. Okay, he goes Hive. Hey, nice. Let's save that. We'll play the one that we can't change. Wow, that has happened in all of our games. We have gone, every time we have played Undead Butler, we mill land, and then a card that we cannot bring back. In our last 2 games, we went land, Meat Hook. Seems good. Black, snow covered. So is this a Blood on the Snow? There's my buddy Toxrill. So we'll just play we'll make sure to get double black for Junji, and I guess we just have to keep going to combat. Let's cross our fingers and hope we can draw a few more lands here. So we want to get rid of these guys really badly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't imagine that he wants to Blood on the Snow a bunch of 1-power creatures and return his Shambling Ghast, but I guess we will see. Alright, he's going to invoke Despair. That's fine. I will gladly sacrifice Shambling Ghast. I will make that treasure. Okay, we get another Butler. Land. We have casted 4 Undead Butlers, and we have hit 0 creatures. Gonna hit me with another Invoke Despair. That would seem pretty good. Okay, Meat Hook Massacre. So I wonder how their triggers stack. So I'm gonna take the action on 1. Oh, looks like I can bring 1 back to my hand, but we're gonna get the Ghast for the treasure, and we'll decline that one, obviously. Okay, there we go. There's a Skullport. So now we have 5 mana, so we at least have enough for Junji. So, but we are getting screwed on lands. And our opponent, our mono black opponent, is seeming to hit everyone. I'm gonna play with goalie over here while I wait. There's another invoke. Jeez. Just make me lose a bunch of life, why don't you? There's a land. So I want to keep this just in case we need to play Toxrill on end turn, but it would be really nice if we would have Cathartic Pyre, Koma, and gotten rid of him already. Drew a card, but Cathartic Pyre doesn't feel like showing up in any of our games, even though I'm running 3 copies of it. That's fine. So we'll have to bring back... Alright, so he plays Lolth, and right now would be the perfect time to bring back Toxrill from our graveyard. Oh, there's a red source. I don't want to give him this. I don't want to do that. We're just going to hold, because we don't really care if our stuff dies, because that's the whole point of our deck. So we're not really holding on to them too much, but I just don't want that Lolth to get huge. So let's see what he does. Does Genji have a horn? Is that what that is? Got like these fangs here, and then this big curvy horn. Okay. Definitely you. And then, well, they have Menace, so. Yeah, you're not getting more spider tokens, buddy. Create the treasure, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the question is, do we hard cast our boy Koma? Or do we just get Toxrill out and start controlling them? Okay. Guess that answers that question. Koma it is. You can discard 2 cards. I don't care how many things you get with Lolth. I'm going to make tokens. Perfect. And he discards a Firm Grasp. Oh, and we get the dagger. Oh, wait, we can't. Oh, frick. We need a second green. Okay, Toxrill it is. Bye. Roll your Lolth. Really wish I had a way to discard Koma right about now. Seems pretty good. Oh wait, whenever a creature he controls dies, I lose a life. So if he plays another 1/1, I actually just lose right here. Oh, I actually lose. You know what? I'm gonna let it play out. Wow, that sucks. So you wouldn't think that controlling the game, killing all the things actually makes you lose. Alright, let's see what we're working with. So we have Skullport, we have Meat Hook, and then 2 Toxrills. Oh my gosh, can we never draw Cathartic Pyre? Is that card like banned in this deck? Oh, we're gonna go for it. Even though it's against my better judgment. We have the Merchant, we have 3 lands. We're playing against Moo Yalang. Moo Cow. Orzhov Control, let's get it. Now we actually have red cards. We have red lands, but no red cards. So that's just how this deck goes, I guess. So where's the wedding invitation? Don't mind me, I'll be playing with no wedding invitation? Okay, maybe we're just gonna hard cast Toxrill. We're just gonna get to turn 6. Hard cast him without doing anything else, because this deck doesn't draw cards. Even though we have a bunch of red spells that draw cards in this deck. Haven't gotten to play them. Okay, what does Orzhov do with 4 mana? Nothing? Orzhov does nothing? I don't believe you. Go here. We're gonna attack you. We're coming at you. Come on. That's right. That's what I thought. Flash something in. Do it. Coward. Wow. Flashes in a Wandering Emperor. You're gonna exile my Skullport Merchant. Do it. Do it. So he already went past the blocking phase. I guess he could exile it next turn. But then he loses the Wandering Emperor. Come on, moo cow. Moo Yalang. Ouch, that sucks. There's the wedding announcement. Where was that at? I guess we're gonna have to just resort to hard casting Toxrill. More land. Don't you just love more land? Can I do 3? Yes, I can. Draw your card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more turns. 2 more turns before the big boy comes out. Look at those nasty slugs. Oh, I thought that was a heart, not a skull. There's Pyre. Hello. Finally. Go here. Is this creature or planeswalker? Tempting. Let's just hold it. We're gonna discard one of these. I want to just save this. I don't want to chance it of... Well, you know what? Maybe we just keep both Toxrils in our hands. We don't really have any recur anyway, so I don't want to just pitch one without having a backup plan. So, you'll have to excuse my sniffles. Hey, thanks for the 1 life. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elite Spellbinder. You can take one of my Toxrils. That's cool, I guess. Or I could just discard them both, and you get nothing. Okay, takes a Toxril. Plays a restoration. Let's go ahead and kill you. I don't want to have to deal with a 3/1 flyer. Well, I guess, frick, I'm an idiot. Toxrill would have just killed that next turn. I'm so stupid. Should have killed the companion, wiped everything. I don't know. I'm stupid. Dumb brain moment. Put your counter on your stupid dog. Okay, there's Junji. Let's see what he discards. He's got 2 cards I don't know about. Okay, he just ditches the land. What does he play? What does Orzhov play? Ulf, Kaya, Sorin. He's got these amazing swamp arts, and he's doing nothing with them. Attack, do it. Okay, Edgar. Cool. Cool. How about 8 triggers on every end step? What do we even have? We just have Cathartic Pyre. How pathetic. That is the only... What's it? Oh. Yeah, he exiled the other... Holy frickin' crap. We have not... We've casted this card 5 times now. We have not hit a single freaking creature. One, 2, 3, that's 7, so let's do that and get rid of some dudes. And I'll make a slug. And I'll gain a life. Still mad that I wasted that cathartic. How the frickin' crap do you say this? Cathartic? Yeah, okay, I was saying it right. Cathartic Pyre. Okay. There's Kaya. Just who we didn't want to see. So let's see what she exiles. She exiles Junji. Alright, that's... not great. But we didn't really have any targets anyway. Oh man, see now I wish I would have had that pyre. Would have taken care of Kaya right now. Yeah. Make your stupid dog not die. Well, it's gonna die next turn. You have 3 mana. You have 4 mana. Okay, we get aghast. Wait, is this till end of turn? Till end of turn. Okay, let's get rid of you. Put that... Well, if we get rid of Edgar, he turns it... Yeah, but then that just kind of fuels... He's gonna make those vampires. Oh my god. Hang on, so if we go to combat, we can hit... So he can't kill. He can kill this. But I could... Nah. We're just gonna be cheeky. We're gonna do that. Yes. Get you back. There's Pyre. Hey, friend. Friendo. Tap red. Tap red. Yeah, destroy you. See what he does to that. So 1, 2, that's 3. Okay, he just blocks with Edgar. So it gets made into this, which makes 1/1 tokens. Keep making slugs. Churn up the slug factory, baby. Toxrill will slowly consume you. So that Wandering Emperor is going to buff up something, but Toxrill is just going to... Oh! Why am I so dumb? That is the second misplay we've made this game. Come on, cast your spell. You got 1 card in hand. Meat hook for 7. So our meat hooks just trade. Sure. Not gonna be making that mistake again. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay, so we have Diagraph, we have Junji, we have 3 mana, we have Mulch to hopefully get us to Junji. Let's see if we can draw a better turn 1. That's right, Mr. Goldie. Eat the... Oh, hang on, he's got the red one. He's got the red one. Now we pet both the fish. Discard a card. We can get rid of a rebirth right now. Okay, and he plays World Tree tapped, and we just drew another rebirth. Wow, we'd missed our turn 1, 2s. Oh, no, we hit a turn 2. Okay, there's Olivia. We haven't played her yet. Let's just make sure we get double black here. So I guess we're playing our first creature on turn 5. And Mulch did hit a merchant. Okay. Go here and play Junji. What are you, shrines? Okay, verse. What is this? Oh, is this gonna be a Kami? What's that? An enchantment, that 5-color enchantment. Let's get double red. Don't do it. Don't be just full of removal. I only have 1 creature in my graveyard. We're gonna keep this treasure so that way we can use Skullport to sack it, draw a card, because we have a handful of all our spells, but nothing to reanimate. Oh, what do you exile? Amiria's Call. Bye, Skullport Merchant. Okay, removal central over here. Okay, there's Toxrill. Now I don't want to do this. He's got 3 cards in hand and I'm really nervous that they're counter spells. So let's just pass. Okay, there's a Deluge. So he knows I have Diregraph because he can see it. And his lands tap for mana of any color because of this World Tree. So I can't be looking at these thinking like, oh, he's got a black and he's got a white and he doesn't have any blue. Because that's just 3 blues right there. Okay, we get Pyre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. So this can't be blocked, so we'll just try and... Okay, let's try it. We're going for broke. We only have 1 target. I don't know if you saw that. You butt cheek. Is Toxrill monocolored? He's got the blue right there. I guess it's not in his mana cost. But wait, no, seriously. Toxrill? I thought Toxrill is technically Dimir. Exile target monocolored permanent. What else is in here? That rebirth sitting at a spicy 2 mana right now. Wish it was my turn. Okay. Get rid of you. We have no targets for you. Okay, there's a Hunt Master. Ooh. Darn it. We should have used Besage on that World Tree. Okay, what do you got for this? Watch him just draw all the answers. He's going to draw another Vanishing Verse, or he's got him on, and just going to kill everything. He's going to draw cards. He's going to board wipe. He's going to Doom Scar, and everything's going to be peachy. So he ditches a land. Makes it go night-night time. And again, I just have nothing. So we'll go to combat. I really want to kill this thing. Can he animate any lands? No. Wow. Trick me, I guess. Well, where would I be if I didn't try? Let's get Junji out here. Let's get Junji out here to reanimate our Shambling Ghast. According to plan, just how we wanted our deck to play. Koma, no. Toxrill, no. Tovolar's Huntmaster, get the frick out of here. Make room for Shambling Ghast. So we've seen Olivia, we've seen Junji, we've seen Toxrill, we've seen Tovolar's Huntmaster, and they're all in exile. Yeah, you witness the future. You shuffle your graveyard back in. You go ahead and do that. Got, what's the 7 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is gone next turn. Unless, probably got another one. He's probably just gonna dump a second one. Oh. Okay. Should we make him discard this card with Junji? Because we have enough to bring him back. So now, we have the amazing Skullport Merchant. He plays another Wandering Emperor. We just pay 2 mana and we get rid of whatever he's trying to exile. Yeah, that is right. I called it. Get out of here. Target Junji. Do it. Do it. Not so fast. Let's go, more land. Let's go and get Junji back. The power of that Diagraph Rebirth costing one. Good thing I have more Diagraph Rebirths. Let's get the engine going again. Make your... Put a counter on my Skullport. Do it. Okay, we get an Undead Butler. Let's see if we can hit a Koma. Hey, there he is. There's the big guy we've been waiting for. What's up, buddy? Let's ping you down. Do it. Let me create a serpent. Thank you. Oh, this is looking really tasty right now. He's got 2 mana. Any color, though. So if he draws... I don't know. Well, Koma's not multicolored. Or Koma is multicolored, but according to... Apparently Toxrill is multicolored. I thought Toxrill was Dimir because he has a blue in his in his card cost. So I don't know. We'll check that. We'll check with our sources. We're gonna pet the red fish for violence. Okay, we'll go land here, and then 2. We'll get our own out, and then we can bring back Junji, actually. So, yep, the meat hooks will just trade. Do that. Bring back our guy Junj here. Oh, whoops, the skull port. It was negative. Oh, shoot, if he gets another Wandering Emperor. But I can't play so cautiously like that. Like, I can't just let him... I can't just not do anything. Is this a serpent? It is. Haha, screw you. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, it's a spirit. I thought that said serpent. Oh, if only I had 2 mana. Hi, Junji. You were nice while you lasted. I mean, this game, though? Can't do that because I don't have another card in my hand. Let's see what he's got. He hasn't conceded yet. Hullbreaker horror, let's go. Horrors beyond my comprehension. Koma's gonna gain that indestructible. Let's both gain a life. Okay, you're at 5. What could I bring back? What could I bring back? What helps me right now? That certainly helps. Okay, Memory Deluge. Alright, he's going to get to return a fair bit of my board. But let's just go ahead and tap him. Yeah. So he can return Koma, Toxrill. He's going to get 2 cards, so he's going to get 2 more things. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, Hullbreaker Horror. This is going to be such a... Oh my gosh. How is Vanishing Verse? It's targeting Toxrill. This is baloney. Very nice. And he just drew a card? Did he just draw a card? Wait a second. So I do this. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. Yep, I had lethal on board. I was just trying to be cool and get Koma back in the game. Okay, so that's actually going to do it for this video, guys. And remember, if you like the content, make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. But I'm going to go ahead, and if you made it this long, then you are awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and break down this deck for you. So this deck actually started as a Sultai Reanimator deck, and you can actually see the remnants of it right here. So Sultai Reanimator, maybe I'll make a video on that in the future. But we're going to focus on the Jund version of this deck. So I switched it to Jund because I knew that Unexpected Windfall was amazing. We didn't really get to cast that a lot here, so that makes me wonder if this is even necessary in the deck. But Cathartic Pyre is really nice, and especially using Olivia Crimson Bride. We didn't really get to use her a lot, but in the test games that I was running of this, bringing Olivia in and then getting to bring in Tovolar's Huntmaster or Koma just right onto the battlefield, making those tokens and just slamming face because they come in tapped and attacking. She can just end the game. But let's go ahead and go. We got Shambling Ghast for our treasures, obviously our turn 1 and treasures. Argument could be made to add 4. We have Undead Butler, which freaking sucked in today's videos. He didn't get anything that we wanted, but he's there. So when he dies, he can bring stuff back to our hand. So he's just another part of the engine that just keeps churning. Cathartic Pyre is removal and ditching stuff into our graveyard that we want to reanimate. Mulch is getting stuff into our graveyard or land ramping, because it brings all the lands that we put into our graveyard into our hand with the top 4 with Mulch. Meat Hook Massacre, because we need board wipes, because this deck needs to survive until the late game. So Meat Hook Massacre is essential, even running 4 copies if you have them. I only have 3. 4 Skullport Merchants. Turn 3, get that treasure to ramp us in. So on turn 4, we're basically on turn 5, just gets us ahead. He's a really good sack outlet to control stuff like Wandering Emperor comes in. You use Skullport Merchant to sacrifice the creature that the Wandering Emperor is targeting, and you'll see in the games today that he did that. Unexpected Windfall, running 3, just again makes us treasures, discards a card, draws cards, just kind of refuels our hand, gives us mana, ditches to the graveyard, exactly what we want to do. Then we have this spot right here, which is going to be 3 copies of Junji, which is kind of what the deck is based around. So he's got Flying and Menace, as he's a 5/5 for 5 with Flying and Menace. When Junji dies, we choose one, so we either get hand control and life loss, so we can actually end the game with Junji if our opponent is at 2 life, and we control their hand, which is really nice for a control mage or an aggro mage who's holding on to that one really good creature card in their hand. Or we can put a non-dragon creature card from our graveyard onto the battlefield, but we do lose 2 life, so we need to be careful with our life total. But Junji is so much fun. Running 2 Shadow's Verdict to handle those pesky mono white decks. You know what Shadow's Verdict does. We're going to exile those 3 or less. It does hit our Skullports and our Butlers and our Gas, but I mean, in the long run, if someone has a huge board of tokens or mono white garbage, we're going to just pitch it all, get it out of here. It's exiled. We have 4 Diagraph Rebirths. I haven't seen this card in a lot of decks, but when I first saw this card spoiled, I thought this was so cool. So it's 5 mana, which is pretty reasonable for what it does, is that it brings something back from the graveyard, but then it costs 1 less for each creature that died this turn, so it combos so well with Meat Hook Massacre. And then it has Flashback, so for 5 black green, does the same thing, but it also costs 1 less for each creature that died this turn. So this card could potentially just cost you 2 mana, and it is so nice. Then moving on to our 6 drop and our 6 and higher spot, we have the Tovalor's Huntmaster. So for 6 mana, he's going to come in and make those 2/2 wolves. And then if Daybound Nightbound, so if no one casts any spells, he's going to flip, and then whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, he makes the 2/2 wolf token. And then you can pay 4 mana, 2 green, green, and then another target wolf or werewolf fights a target creature we don't control. So he was a nice little add-on in the deck, not really in my original cut, but adding him in, it was really nice to get 3 bodies basically for free. Like we cast Olivia or we do a Diagraph Rebirth, and we basically get 3 bodies. Is really nice. I've already explained how Olivia works, so she just has Flying and Haste, so she's 6 mana for a 3/4 with Flying and Haste. And the downside to Olivia is that whatever she takes out of the graveyard, if it leaves the battlefield, it gets exiled, and then if she leaves, the creature that she brings back leaves with her. So that's the big downside to her, but she's kind of like she's just a finisher. That's why we just have 1 in the deck. Then we have 2 Toxrill, so he really handles the go wide strategy. So the mono white that is going to have a bunch of 3/3s or 1/1s, Toxrill comes down and he just wipes their whole board and then gives us 1/1s, because when a creature dies with a -1/-1 counter on it, we make a slug. So we can sacrifice a slug and draw a card, but we're not. I mean, we could run blue, like we could use these these Bark Channel pathways into the Tide Channel pathways, and then get Toxrill's sacrifice a slug off that, but it's not really like a main thing in the deck. And then we got my personal favorite, my boy Koma here. So Koma just ends games. If Koma resolves and you get to make a couple snake tokens, serpent tokens with him, your opponent's just going to concede. Koma is just that good. He's always been that good. He is quite literally one of my favorite creatures to come out of Kaldheim. And his art is amazing, his ability is amazing, and he just shuts games down, and he just wins games for you. So that's why I needed him in this deck, and that's why it's super annoying. You're going to have this little blue symbol here on your mana for your deck box, because Koma is going to bring in the blue, but he is too good to not include in this deck. So if you made it this far, again, thank you for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. We're going to go ahead and open a pack here for you. So we got a pack of Kaldheim. Let's see what we get. Is it going to be another Koma? Oh, it's a double. Is that 2 cards? What is that? You see that? It is a Herald. Oh, it's the Arena or the Alchemy version of it. All right, so Herald unites the elves in an uncommon wild card. Cool. All right, so thank you. I've been Azrain. Make sure to like and subscribe and check back here for more. Thanks.